Hey, I got kicked out of the previous live TikTok because I was being too vulgar. Apparently because I used a slur. Their software is probably monitoring everything people say in real time. On one, hey, I got my live stream this morning got blocked, got interrupted, and I was suspended because I used a slur. Because I said, I can spell it to you because I think that their listening device or whatever, the software tracks actually stuff, which is interesting because as an abuse survivor, if you're using certain terminology and if you want to use something that is vulgar to explain what happened to you, it seems like the platform blocks you. Hey, Joanna. Yeah, I said I'll be back. So I said, and I will spell it for you because it was directed at my abusers or how I healed myself by actually bashing them. I said S-U-C-K, right? And then I said my, M-Y, and then I said G-I-C-K. So, and then I showed you both of my middle fingers, and that's when it got shut down. So I was like, all right, I do hope that, of course, it's an automated technology, so when it's not in the right context, that could be perceived as vulgar. But, when I say fuck, okay, let me just say fuck. Fuck is fine. It seems like we're still here, right? Interesting. This is exactly why I'm building a safe community, Emberville, where we can go and share stories and we can share slurs if this is what's appropriate, if this is what's healing. You can share something that could be perceived as violent by some other platform, but it is violence and it is being really hurtful that helped me heal. Because in my books, fictionally, I have killed my father many times over and over and over again, tortured him. I did things that are probably not something you would do in real life. If I were to talk what I did, TikTok will probably block me over and over and over again. So I'm a little scared actually right now because I'm like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to talk then? Seems like fuck is okay. Fuckity fuck. Look at that. We're still here. Okay, so anyway, I read their community guidelines and I'll try to censor myself and be vigilant. The funny thing is that I actually cannot swear in Russian, which is my native language, right? So I came to America. Hey, yeah, what happened earlier is I said a slur and I was labeled as vulgar and TikTok suspended me. So I cannot say it again now because if I'll say it, I can test it, I'll say it, they'll block me again. They have community guidelines where they say if you've been suspended a number of times, they'll suspend the exact account. So you're okay. So I'm like, I know. So what I said, I can actually write to you guys and show you. Oh, wait, I wonder if I show it to you written that I'll be suspended too. Fuck. Anyway, I seem to have gotten away with it, spelling it out. Thank you, Leo. I hope it is helpful. Also, I really like it how you guys are all calling me queen. I didn't know what that meant. I was like, why is everybody calling me queen? And I asked someone, they're like, oh, that means you're like independent, boss, woman, kick-ass, da-da-da. I'm like, yay, I'll take it. I'm 45. I just turned 45 last week on February 6th. Somebody, yeah, I'm cute, thank you, but apparently I am vulgar. So TikTok suspended my live stream. Fuck that, right? Look at that. I can still say fuck. Thank you. I can talk to you about my skin if you want, because that was such a journey for me. Those of you here, vegan or vegetarian, I know, queen shit, right? I'll take queen shit. I can only stay here for another 20 minutes because I had to change my schedule around so I can give you the promised half hour of live stream this morning because it got aborted. So fuck that, right? I'm here. So about my skin, just a word of caution to any of you who are vegetarians here or vegans. I love you guys. I was a vegetarian for a year. It didn't work for me. So I am carnivore right now. If you want to know what that means, go read the book called The Carnivore Code. Again, I'm not associated with the author. I just love what they do. I don't eat any grains. I don't eat any vegetables. To those of you who are freaking out right now, like, what the fuck you're saying? Vegetables are toxic? I can talk to you more about it, but if you want to read about it, a scientific research, read The Carnivore Code, okay, the book. So I only eat animal fat, mostly. So fat over kidneys, which I have a local butcher here, and I had to go find it because you actually can't buy it in the store. I mean, normally I eat, fatty beef or lamb, and then organs like liver, kidney, brains, spleen. I make my own bone broth. I fast every Monday. Every Monday I eat nothing to reset my whole system. And like this whole week, I am like today and for 4 days, I'm only eating goat milk, organic goat milk all day. That's all I just drink a glass of goat milk for breakfast, glass of goat milk for lunch, glass of goat milk for dinner, glass of goat milk just before going to bed. Then I'm ordering, there is a company called Carnivore Crisps. I order liver, beef liver, dried beef liver, like jerky, and it uses Redmond sea salt. So Redmond sea salt is the only salt that has no contaminants in it because it's from under a volcano. So, I make my own bone broth. I cook liver, I eat liver every day. You really need to eat it because it has folate in it. And there's a lot of, like, my hair stopped breaking. My nails, my nails used to break, but look, they're long. They don't break. I have more hair on my head because after my kids, my hair was gone. So I don't do dairy, only A2 type dairy. So I don't do cow's milk and stuff, but I do sheep's cheese like Manchego cheese and drunken goat, which is goat cheese. What else do I eat? I eat oysters a lot because actually it has zinc and we really need zinc. I don't eat sugar, I don't eat salt, I only eat the Redmond sea salt. So I literally don't buy anything packaged, like nothing, no vegetables again. So don't you get hungry? Okay, that's a great question. You do not. You have like this faint hunger. Any of you who have done paleo or keto, do you know how you just get this even energy? I found the perfect cure because I'm not like one of those people like, oh, I'm gonna track every calorie. Fuck that. Like I'm too busy. I don't have time. So I found a way. And if you want to steal it, steal it. Here's what I found. And I have 2 brands that I love of goat milk and goat buttermilk, the kefir. In Russian, it's called kefir. It's Kefir. Actually, in here in America also it's called kefir. So what I do is I just drink that all day, and it has a perfect combination of protein, fat, and carbs, like a perfect ratio. So I don't have to calculate it because I was so fucking done with calculating. I have a keto app and calculating was a pain in the ass. So if you wanted to, you just buy, it's called Redwood Hill Farms, I think, the goat kefir, 1 bottle per day. That's all. You get kind of a faint hunger, but it's not like this stabbing pains, you have stabbing pains of hunger when you eat a lot of sugar. Once you cut it out, might take you 3 days, you'll have diarrhea, you'll like probably throw up. Like it's really gonna take a while for your body to get the toxins out. But if you're up for it, follow me, follow my regime. So my skin never breaks out anymore. Like I look younger now. It's like, it's kind of shiny even. It's nuts. So, yeah, anyway, I totally missed your questions. There's been a lot of questions. Somebody was asking about relationships and stuff. We got on a skin wagon because you guys have been asking a lot. So I'm telling you. So I can tell you what I eat every day, how I function, because I sleep really well. I work like a machine. You don't get this highs and lows, like after lunch, you just kind of feel drowsy. I don't feel drowsy anymore. That's gone. Yeah, thank you for asking about my skin. I hope that was not disruptive in terms of general of what you guys want to talk about. What do you have against vegetables? So, okay, I have nothing against vegetables. You guys are talking to the vegetable lover. I fucking loved vegetables my entire life. No, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea. The only water I drink is mineral water because normal water has contaminants from pipes and all this other shit. So I buy San Pellegrino, like cases of it. The best mineral water is Gerolsteiner, but it's expensive and it's hard to get. So San Pellegrino is cheap. I buy like a whole case at Costco and I just drink that. So against vegetables, you're talking to the person who fucking loved vegetables. It was the hardest thing for me to let go. I love vegetables like tomatoes and cucumbers. I grew up with salads in Russia, and like fried eggplant and cabbage. Oh my God. So again, please read the Carnivore Code, the book, if you want to know the science. The short version of it is this. If I dropped you in the jungle right now, or in the middle of Siberia, and there was a tree, and it had fruit on it, would you eat the leaves on the tree or the fruit? Anybody has any guesses? Exactly. You will pick what's sweet. That's what nature intended for us to do, because it wants us to pick the fruit. You know why? Because we poop out the seeds, you guys. We travel, we help the tree plant the seeds. But you won't eat the leaves. The leaves are toxic. So cabbage is toxic. Here's another thing. Why does a cow has 3 stomachs? Anybody? We have only 1 stomach? Do you know? It's to break down the toxins. When the cow eats grass or anything like broccoli, I know, it took me a while to process this too. Trust me, it took me a long time. So when you eat broccoli, when you bite into it, it releases toxins. They're like a low ticking bomb. And it penetrates the soft lining of your stomach and your intestines and makes your gut leaky. All kinds of shit and inflammatory diseases stem from it. I know, because my bladder was inflamed, and that is how I was able to heal. I know, you've been vegan for 7 years. I know. So again, I apologize to all the vegan and vegetarians, but just so you know, I was a vegetarian too for years. So anyway, cow has 3 stomachs because it has specific chemicals in those stomachs to break down the toxins. But we have only 1 stomach. So how in the world can we eat cabbage? It breaks down the protective layer we have in our intestines. What we can eat, which is not toxic, which is least toxic, is wild berries. Guess what? Avocado is a berry. You can eat it. Cucumber is a berry. You can eat it. Squash. Well, fruit. Sorry. Fruit and berries. So I think avocado is a fruit. Squash is a fruit. Cucumber is a fruit. You know why? Anything that comes from a flower, we can eat. Cucumbers come from a flower. Cabbage does not. So anything that comes from leaves and stems, dump it. But again, I'm not a pro. I'm not a doctor. I'm just someone who fixed. Yeah, no nuts for me anymore either. I love nuts. Oh, I love hazelnuts, and I love almonds and walnuts and nut butter. I used to make my own nut butter. It was so hard to let go. But nuts really have toxins in them. Again, I am not the pro here. I'm just telling you that I followed this and I healed myself because my lining of my bladder was so irritated that I would pee pink. You know, like it has like a little blood of it. Do you just eat fruit? Yeah. All I eat is animal fat and meat and fruit. That's it. And by the way, why would you eat anything else? Fruit is delicious. Like, right? So, but I only eat seasonal. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will see my stories. When the season hits, I go outside and I collect June berries, and nobody even knows what June berries are. I stand there like eating it on the street. People look at me like I'm weird, but you want to eat what comes in the season in the place where you grow up or where you lived. Okay? So, hold on, hopefully this helps you sharing my experiences. Oh, you want me to make more videos about this? Do you want me to make a video on how to eat? I know! Hypermod kid, please do not kill me. Like I said, I was a vegetarian for a year. So don't listen to me. Like, look, your body is your temple. Like it has your soul, your mind in it. You do what your body wants you to do. Seriously. This is just me sharing my personal stuff, okay? Tell everybody to fuck off. Anybody to tell you, oh, you should eat this or you should that. Fuck that shit. But if you're interested in exploring my journey, the book is called The Carnivore Code. And it's been written by a guy. He's Carnivore MD on Instagram if you want to follow him. So, like for example, you can eat honey. Because I don't eat any sugar, but I make my own ice cream. So my boyfriend, Royce, treat your body like a temple. Yes, Joanna, you tell everybody, treat your body like a temple. So I make my own ice cream from A2 milk, because commercially you just cannot buy this stuff. So I sweeten it with a little bit with honey. I order wild berries from Europe, wild bilberries from Europe, and then I grind it all together, and I have this ice cream maker. If you want to, I can make a video, or I can go live. Do you want me to go live? I can go live and show you how I make my own homemade ice cream. So also the kind of meat, you guys, I don't really eat chicken. I used to eat chicken, but it's kind of weak. Like it doesn't have, you really need to eat ruminants. Ruminants are the big animals. So not pigs, because pigs don't move. They sit in the same pile of shit or dirt, right? It's cows, deer, elk, bison, lamb. That's what I eat. And you eat like bone marrow. So I buy bones from a local butcher and I roast them and I just scoop out the bone marrow. I make my own bone broth. Hey, you just shut up. Yeah. So can you please make a video about your homemade ice cream? Sure. So instead of well, you guys think that you would want to watch it? You want me to make a video of making an ice cream? Wouldn't that kind of defeat the purpose of you coming here and healing? Sure, if you want to, I will. A lot of yeast and everything. Yeah, so food is contaminated. By the way, I just invite you to buy something without sugar and salt. Just go to the store and yeah. So chicken is you can only kind of use chicken as survival meat. Like it really doesn't have the same amount of really good stuff that the big animals have. So you want to do the big animals, but you want to mostly eat fat. I have to change your thinking. It's not the lean meat. You need the fatty cuts. And you can't really buy it in the store. If you buy steak, all the fat is cut off from it. So I buy oxtail a lot because it has a lot of fat in it. I have a local butcher here with whom I work. They don't throw the fat away. It's a small Mediterranean store. They have whole lambs. They get whole lambs from a local grass-fed farm. And so they sell me kidneys with fat on it. So the fat on top of kidneys is called suet. It is one of the most nutritious fats in an animal's body. You really need to eat suet. Hey, testicles. I'm gonna try eating testicles. I haven't yet, but I have eaten brains. They're okay. They're kind of like a little sour. I didn't like them very much, but they're fine. Heart. Beef heart is delicious. Lamb heart is delicious. So, I mean, do you ever rarely treat yourself like once a year donut or pizza? Okay, here's what happened, guys. I used to, and now I can't stomach this shit because if I eat a donut, it fucks up my system and I suffer so much that I stopped. Like it acts like poison and I don't do it anymore. Here's how I treat myself. We have Molly Moon's ice cream here in Seattle, and they have their cows are not A2 milk, it's A1 milk, and you can read in the book why A1 is bad and A2 is better. I don't do cow's milk, but I make an exception, and so sometimes I'd go and I grab this ice cream. Also, they use cane sugar, which is again bad. So yeah, I make an exception and then I shit it out. I mean, it's not good. So I no longer crave pizza. You know what I do? Oh, I'll tell you, those of you who crave pizza, I'll tell you, yeah, it's in Seattle. Molly Moon's, you can probably order it online, the ice cream, they ship it. So here's, to those people who crave pizza, here's what I do. I buy pork belly. I also stopped buying bacon because bacon has all kinds of additives to it. Sugar and celery powder. Celery is really bad, by the way. I know, don't freak out. I know, hypermod kid, don't freak out. Seriously, just take it in if you can. So I make my own bacon essentially, right? So I cut pork belly really thin, I fry it up, and then guess what? I put cheese on it and I melt it on top in the microwave when the pork belly is done, and it becomes crunchy, crispy. I kind of weave it together to make it into like this slice of pizza, or sometimes if I'm lazy, it's just a slice of pork belly with cheese that's melted, and I bite that, and never mind. I don't ever need any pizza again. That is my pizza. It's delicious. Actually, if you want, how do you gain weight on this diet? Very easy. You just eat a lot of fat because it's a lot of calories. This is why this whole week I'm eating just goat milk and goat kefir, because I actually gained too much weight. At first, my body was so starved. For years, I only ate chicken and fish. I didn't eat any red meat, and I was vegetarian for a year, so I could not eat enough. Like, I was so hungry, so I ate too much. So I gained too much weight, so now I'm kind of losing it. I have like 3 more minutes, you guys. Tell me if you want. I can go live when I eat, and I can show you what I eat. Do you want me to do that? I can do that because when I'm going live, I'm not when I'm eating food, I'm not working. So if you want to, I can show you. I can tell you, so my nails are better. my hair stopped falling out. It stopped breaking. You know, like it used to be really brittle. Okay. I'll do it. I'll next time I eat, I will show you everything I cook. I'll show you how do you season the food? No, not anymore. I literally cook it without salt, without anything. No spices, by the way, guys. Peppers are really bad. Spices are bad. The only thing you can do is a little bit of herbs. Again, it's plant, so they're not good. By the way, ditch the fresh herbs. Buy only dried ones. You can sprinkle a little, like a little rosemary. I do. Like a little, you know, dill. Just a little bit for a taste. But even that I stopped doing. So a little bit of salt, but only Redmond sea salt. So if you're on Amazon, go and check out Redmond sea salt. That's the only salt you want to buy. What days and times are you going live? Okay, so I'm here every morning at 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time. Today, my TikTok live stream was suspended because I was being too vulgar. I said not fuck, but I said something worse, which apparently was really bad for TikTok. I said SUCKMYDICK. I told people basically what I would tell my abusers, and boom, the live stream went kaput. The second time I'm here every night from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time is when I ask you what you want me to do the video about for tomorrow. So like today I made a video on how I changed my identity. It's because yesterday you guys, I know, right? Me laughing too. Yesterday you told me what you wanted the video about. So if you want to come and tell me what video you want me to make, then come tonight at 9 to 10 p.m. And then I'm now gonna go live when I eat. So actually when I'm gonna go eat carnivore crisps, I go live because I just drank a cup of goat milk kefir. So I'll show you next time when I have a little break. I'll join really fast and you'll see what I eat. Basically, I can share with you guys everything. I can share with you how I changed my entire life. Okay, if you want, what's up? So I gotta run because I have a meeting in 2 minutes. So come tonight. Also, actually, come later today. I'm gonna go show you guys what I eat. I eat really fast though, because when I'm during the work week. But on the weekend, I cook. So on the weekend, I'll show you. I'll show you how I make homemade broth. It's very messy, bone broth, but I'll show you. I'll show you how I'm making ice cream. Any of you can send me a link here. What do I buy to hold my phone up to show the food to you? I know these like foodstagrammers or people, they put the phone up and then they cook and you can see. I don't have anything for my phone. So if you can follow me on Instagram, send me a message what I should buy so I can show you. Just tell me. Okay, I'm gonna see you later. Bye.